We have a firefighter here in the studio. He's been in here before. And Mr. Franco, thanks for coming in again.
Thanks, Mike.
I appreciate it.
Retired firefighter.
Well, isn't it kind of like a Marine? I mean, once you're one, you're always one.
I agree with
right?
that.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you being here.
No, thanks for having me.
And he's here to promote one of my favorite events of the year, and it's the Paragus Firehouse Cook-Off. They have it at Polar Park. Is this the fifth
year?
We're in the fifth already.
Fifth year.
Wow. That's amazing. It's a lot of fun, and basically it's a battle of all the firehouses not just in Worcester anymore. You had one from Shrewsbury last year.
From Shrewsbury. They're not involved this year. We're trying to get a few
away,
other.
Right?
Yeah, they weren't happy. Well, it was one cook. He did all the work himself. No one helped him.
Right.
So he was like, I'm not doing this again. But we're trying to get a few other small towns. Matter of fact, if any chiefs out there or firefighters, we are looking for 2 or 3 more teams. Millbury's thinking about coming in. I reached out to Sutton. So, yeah, we're trying to get some more teams. Love to have, Clinton, all these towns are all near us. We'd love to have those guys come in and challenge Worcester.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on in. And it's a great time for the whole family.
Yeah.
And not only great food, but you've got entertainment there. And, and the judges, it's always interesting to see who's judged. The mayor's usually there.
The mayor will be a judge this year again.
And then sometimes you've got some, culinary professionals there really checking it out. And this isn't, again, we always say this, just to make sure people know, this isn't just chili and cheeseburgers. No, this is like real like excellent cuisine. Anything from Italian to Caribbean,
everything.
Mexican.
A lot of Mexican. Yeah, no, it's incredible. I'm shocked by it being our 5th year. I mean, I lived in a station for 35 years, and I know there are a lot of good cooks, but they're great cooks out there now. And it's funny. I always say that most of these guys, I know maybe 1 or 2 that had cooking backgrounds in the past. But really, you live in a station for 20 years. We have to cook. We live there 24 hours a day. So guys started just honing in on their talents and getting better at it. And now, like I said, the meals are phenomenal. It's just some, they pump it up more and more every year just to try to win. So it's kind of fun.
And it's amazing. Yeah, and it's also about one-upsmanship. There's a little bit of ball busting going on, which is half the entertainment, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are trying to one-up each other the whole night.
We have grumpy old men. The
retired guys.
2 retired guys.
Who may or may not be made. I'm not quite sure. Those guys, but they always bring it. They do the traditional Italian stuff, which is fantastic. And so if you come with the family, you go around, you try it all yourself. They have a people's vote,
right? People's
choice vote.
Well, this year I'm trying to fix it for them because I'm afraid if I don't fix it for them, they might take me out. But again, Angelo Bongiovio, a great old Jake from a long time ago, and Steve Pavuli, they've been here since day one. And I try to tell all the retirees, because like you said, the popular choice is basically the people that come, who purchase a ticket, sample all the food, and they can vote.
Yeah. So
if they get enough old guys to come, they can sway this vote. So I'm really trying to push the old guy vote to try to get these guys to win. So I live the next day, and you too.
I love doing it every year. Me and our good friend Hank Stoltz are there every year, emceeing the event, and there's activities for the kids, and there is a bar available if you want an alcoholic beverage, but the food is really the main thing. Do you remember who won last year?
Oh, yes.
There was so much good food, but who won it last year?
I cannot forget, because it's a controversy, if you remember. Tim Foley won again.
Oh, right.
Tim Foley. Usually Tim comes in with me today. He's working, so he couldn't come in. But, yeah, he's won one of the awards all 4 years.
Oh, that's
so
right.
So there's a lot of anger with Tim. Tim's he's a great cook, but he's also a great presentation.
Yes.
And this year, last year, if you remember, he made a dessert. Remember that?
Oh, what was the dessert?
He made a chocolate raspberry tart with reduced something or other. It was really.
It was yes.
But it won.
And it looked amazing.
And it caused a lot of anger because it's a cook-off, not a bake-off.
Well, and baking, cooking.
I kind of agree, but the other cooks did not agree. And they were pretty upset with me. They were trying to blame me. And it's funny, I did it mostly because I allowed it because I thought he had no chance to win. So I'm thinking,
this is the year.
I go, a couple
right?
of guys were like saying, why can you do that? I go, why are you upset? Let him do this. He can't win. I mean, it might taste good, but he can't win. And he won last year.
Well, I mean, if he wasn't so good, I hate to say it because he's got a big head already. I hate to inflate it even
it's
more.
Huge.
But
literally
if it
huge.
wasn't so good,
it's just a big
I mean,
head.
it's a gigantic block up there, But it's a lot of fun, and there's so many. It's a really diverse array of food.
Oh yeah,
which is incredible.
Plenty of food too. We always.
Yep.
That's why the tickets are always limited to 300 people. So and it sells out every year, obviously, because the cooks can only make so much food. So that's why tickets need to be pushed and buy them early because it will sell out.
Yeah, it does.
People try
to
come that day, and we had to turn people away at the end, which we never want to do. But we don't want to run out of food because we want to make sure people can sample the food
absolutely.
3 or 4 or 5 times. You and Hank have to eat.
Yeah,
so that's really important.
I'm responsible for maybe a fourth of that going down. I'm lucky because I get to get there early and then get ready for everything, and then when they're all done, I kind of. Yeah, I just kind of, I'm just quality control here.
Doing
I'm
your
just
job.
Kinda,
doing your job, basically.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's August 18th at Polar Park.
Yep.
Great place to have it because Polar Park is always fun to be
at.
Yeah.
Like I said, a bar right there. We have, you mentioned bagpipers a little while ago. I heard you talk about that.
Yeah, pipe and drums.
The pipes and drums will be there.
Yeah.
They'll do an opening ceremony. We have a clown there for face painting and balloon animals for the kids. Just, like I said, overall great event. But it's for a great cause. It's all for nonprofits. Right. It's just a great cause.
So there's 2 main causes there. One is the Worcester 6K.
Yeah, basically the Worcester 6K, we donate half to Worcester 6K and half to the Detect Together organization.
Right.
But the Worcester 6K money goes to Genesis Club, Need Service Dogs, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention in Massachusetts, and the 100 Club. All local charities. Worcester W6K gives to those main charities every year. And Detect Together is basically awareness for early detection of cancer. We discussed a little while ago about cancer and how it's related to firefighting. They're great organizations. They're from Westboro. They do a lot of great research, and they kind of push early detection, skin cancer or prostate cancer, any kind of cancer. But it's just a great organization. So 100% goes back to them. So that's why it's so huge.
Yeah, and they're there. And they have a table there. You can ask questions about them and set stuff up. And
they started a few years ago at Polar Park doing a free skin cancer check for all firefighters.
Yeah.
I remember being there a bunch of times. They had all these small little booths for curtains. We took our clothes off, got checked for skin cancer, and they found something on my ear. Matter of fact,
well, there you go.
It was taken off about 2 months later. They froze it off. It's found a lot of skin problems with a lot of guys, so it's a really great organization.
Well, firefighters are exposed to harmful chemicals all the time. It's a regular thing.
Yeah.
And a very high percentage of firefighters have cancer in some way. I had the filmmaker Tommy Dwyer in here earlier. He's done that doc, Burning Down the House, and he has like 6. He comes from a firefighter family, and 6 of those people have or had cancer. And it's just not just from the burning buildings and the stuff in the smoke that gets attached to you, but there's the whole PFAS thing with your gear.
Right.
And they're slowly trying to change that. I don't know what's taking it so long to get that toxic gear changed over, but so the Detect Together people being there is that's very
huge.
important. Yeah.
For firefighters, I worked for 35 years. I went through a lot of different stages. When I first came on, we didn't wear a mask. Then we started wearing a mask, and then our gear changed so many different ways. It's a lot better now. It still can go a lot better, but it's still a lot better than it used to be.
Right. Just to give people an example, sorry to interrupt you, but we were talking earlier about this. You had to buy your boots at Spags when you were a new firefighter.
Yes. When we first came on, I came on in 1988, and basically this guy, Bill, would pull up in his car the first day of drill school, open his trunk, and there was the gear. He'd look at you and say, "Yeah, this is your size. This is your size."
And this is used gear. This is stuff that
was... It was sometimes used, sometimes new.
Okay.
But mostly used. And boots, like you said, Spags. You could buy the expensive boots, but Spags sold them for $20. So every
spectacular savings.
Every firefighter went down to Spags and bought their boots down there. But yeah, like I said, back then we had to buy our own gear.
That's just it just stuns me that you had to buy your own gear.
Yeah, like I said, it's different now. I'm glad it is.
Yeah.
For these new kids, like I mentioned earlier, back then we didn't have wash machines, so our gear after a fire just sat with all those carcinogens, all those problems in our gear, and we hoped that it dried before the next fire. Now they have a wash machine. Each firefighter has at least 2 sets of gear, so if they had a fire, they can put it in the wash machine, put the second set on. So things are a lot better for the newer guys, which is awesome.
Which is good.
It's only going to reduce the cancer. We're going to see, I mean, in my mind and most firefighters' mind it's a matter of time when you have cancer, when you work in our job so long. Wow. Now, that's the same as saying heart attacks and cancer is everywhere. But it is more prevalent in firefighters.
Yeah.
When we came on, it's like a matter of when it's going to hit you. But it's a job we chose, so I never complained about it.
Which is amazing.
Never complained about it. It's something I chose and loved every day for 35 years. And like I said, it is getting better, a lot better. So you can't complain about that.
Well, John Franco, firefighter. You want to say former, but really, I mean, if you were driving by a situation, I'm sure you would stop. You hear about people doing that all the time.
I would enjoy it, matter of fact.
Yeah,
It'd be kind of fun.
Thank you for coming in, telling us about the Paragus Firefighters Cook-Off happening once again at Polar Park, August 18th.
August 8th at
now
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Yep.
Again, he mentioned earlier, only 300 tickets, so get them in advance because it sells out. How can people get those in advance?
Great, thanks, Mike. It's Paragus, firehousecookoff.com. Even if you look up firehousecookoff.com, you'll find the link. You can buy them right online. Like I said, it's going to sell out, so it's a matter of when. So try to come down. This, hate to say it, could be our last year.
What?
Our goal was 5 years. We're talking with Paragus. Seeing if we can go forward a few more years.
Okay.
United Way is thinking about joining forces with Paragus and then with us too. So we're thinking about it. What it really comes down to is the cooks. We need the cooks. If we get the cooks, the people will come. Sponsors too. We're low on sponsors this year, but I'm sure you know there's a lot of companies low on, a lot of events low on sponsors.
Yeah.
It's just how times are now.
Right.
But we're low on sponsors, so if anybody's interested in sponsoring, you can get a hold of Mike here at the Pike or in Paragus. They can contact us that way. We're looking for sponsors. But again, 100% of the money goes right back to these great and needy charities. So, but yeah, buy those tickets as fast as you can. Come on down and enjoy the whole thing.
All right, John, thanks for coming in, man.
Thanks
I appreciate it. We'll post this interview up at pikefm.com shortly after the show as well, and that'll have all the information on it, all the links you need to get your tickets in advance, and if you have any questions about sponsorships, which is very important.
Right.
So I appreciate the work you do, and I am looking forward to the cook-off August 18th, and I'll be very hungry and ready to go.